Hello, this is Patrick. Welcome to Chart Built Wealth, Profitable Investing with Technical Analysis. Well, I wanted to give you a rating change today on the cannabis ETF, symbol M as in Mary, J as in John. And before I do that, I would just encourage you to give me questions. Tell me what you get out of my podcast or my YouTube channel. What would make you more interested? How it could be more beneficial? I do this as a hobby. I've done this for a little over a year, maybe a year and a half. Uh, Again, I've been a chartered market technician since 2002 or three, I believe. But I've been doing technical analysis since 1993. Learned from some great people, Louis Shimada, Alan Shaw, etc., back in the Smith Barney days. And so I want this to be educational, but also I think anybody can profit from the things that I'm suggesting. It's your trading style that makes a difference. So, just give me some feedback. I don't really know who my audience is at this point, totally. So let's get into it. So this is the chart of MJ, the Amplify Alternative Harvest ETF. As I told you when I bought this, I was buying this. I was buying MSOS. This chart looked better at the time, so this was what I purchased. And so here was the downtrend. It was intact for, I don't know, multi-years, maybe 5 years. Cannabis stocks crashed. And then it broke out of its bearish channel and went sideways. I saw a five-wave decline into the low. We'll take a look at that in more detail. And so I'm expecting an A, B, C counter trend reaction. So we got A up, one, two, three, four, five. I knew it was an impulse wave. The direction was up at this point. A, B, C correction into our B low. And now we're looking for a five-wave advance to complete the ABC corrective upward move. And so, what do we have so far? We got one, two. This looks like a triangle, which is unusual for a second wave. Again, Elliott wave is just one tool that I take out of my toolbox. I'm really more of a pattern recognition person, but I use all the tools available to me. I think you'd be crazy if you didn't. So one, two triangle. Looks like maybe today we completed a third wave. We'll see. The third waves are the most powerful, the best to be invested in if it's a long position. If you think it's going up, it's also a great short position if you think it's going down. And so we should have some sort of a pullback here. Maybe this won't be a consolidation. Normally, fourth waves are triangles, but we had one in our second wave. So the theory of alternation would suggest something different, maybe an ABC correction. So all that, when it's probably too much information for most people, is that I said yesterday or Friday over the weekend when I did my outlook, I said I wouldn't be surprised to see one more push forward, and then I would be selling into that. What do I do on all up bars? I'm selling. What do I do on all red bars? I'm purchasing. So on a big bar like this, I think it was up 30% in one day. I was selling a lot. So I'm going to give you a little bit of everybody's, I can talk about this in more detail if you tell me you'd like to know how to manage the size and the scale of your position. Can't do all that in a very short video, but if I know my audience wants that, I'll do it. Um, so on something like that, I think I normally in an ETF, I'll go up to 10% long out of a portfolio, a whole portfolio. I think I got to about eight. And so on something where I get up 30%, I'm selling 25% of that. And then today, this morning, a 10% push at the open. I'm selling another 10%. I think I'm currently from 8%, I'm down to about 5% long. And and probably should be more a smaller position at this point in time because we're overbought. Look at the massive buying. People bought into the last hour of this, and then I'm sure they chased it higher this morning when it was up 10%, only to see it end up down. So, and another big volume bar. So, that's kind of where we're at on this chart. Right now, the reward to risk is no longer uh, favorable. I can find a lot better charts than this. I don't really care that it's cannabis or weed or whatever you want to call it. I'm just looking for patterns with the most upside, and this is no longer there. So, um, get a big down day tomorrow. I'd buy some back. Would I go back to 8%? No, that's done. Would I add a 50 basis points, a half of a percent? Yeah, I would. So I still think there's more in the tank, but let's move forward, okay? This is a point and figure chart. Point and figure charts are really pure supply and demand, the least subjective charts there are. And so yesterday we were somewhere around here, and I said I wouldn't be surprised to see the next trading day a push up to our bearish trend line. So this tells you we're still in a bear market, according to the point and figure chart for MJ. And so I wouldn't be surprised to see us push up to this and then to see that be a resistance level. And so it's been in existence since, probably almost a year. So, and that's exactly what we got. So, um, do I think we're going to break through this eventually? I don't know that. I'm taking it one day at a time. All I know is right now, uh, this has been a great run, up 50%. Let's go back. Had lunch with a friend. He goes, "You don't tell people, how good you did on this." So from here to here, and I don't know, 3 weeks, up 50%. So it's been a good run, and I don't fall in love with anything. This is just a chart. I don't even look at it with a name on it. It's just something I want to buy to make money. So this is so right on that we pulled back today. So again, buy to neutral. I'm going buy to neutral. This is a long-term chart. This tells me there might be more in the tank. So we'll have to see what happens. And here's the top was at 400 and looks like 38. My eyes are correct back in 2018. And what I look here, I go back to cycle kind of things, and I like the Elliott wave theory, which believes that trends or cycles go in waves of five, with one, three, and five in the direction of the bigger trend, and two and four counter trend reactions. So when I initiated with this, I said it looks like we got five waves complete, and we should have an A, B, C correction. This was a 1920, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 year decline. So this might be good for a year and a half or 2 years. Usually 25 to 30% of the major trend, you get a corrective thing. So I'm not throwing it out all my stock, but I certainly cut back quite a bit. And here we had uh, the bullish positive divergence down here as we hit lower lows. We had a higher low that told us that this thing was in gear. So I'm not done with it, but that's where we're at today. I want to make you money. I want to come out with things that will move hopefully quickly and freely, and then we can move on to something else. Right now, I believe it's 9 buy recommendations, which is hard to cover in a short-term video, YouTube video. So I do other things for a firm in Chicago. So thank you for watching Chart Built Wealth, Profitable Investing with Technical Analysis. Please like and subscribe. Give me your comments. Tell me what you think. ah, this is crazy, it's too complicated, it's too much, or hey, I get it. I'm a market technician, I like this kind of stuff. Um, or, gee, you know, uh, I'll never watch this again. Just give me your feedback and uh, and thank you. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a great trading day tomorrow. Adios.